soon-to-be Congressman, but right now, just Congressman-to-be, Mr. Mike Johnson. Hey, Michael, how are you this morning, my friend?
Hey, my friends. Great to hear your voices from Washington, D.C.
John Kennedy told us he resigned his job yesterday, and today he's unemployed. How about you?
I had the same fate. As of right now, I have no job. I mean, we get sworn in. We all take our oath of office about noon Eastern time. So, yes, right now I'm unemployed.
Where are you now? Apartment, hotel, office?
Yeah, we're in a hotel on Capitol Hill, the Hyatt Regency, just down the street. We're looking at the dome of the Capitol right down the street, and about to take the whole family. Kelly and our 4 children and my mother are here, and going to do the whole day's long worth of ceremonies and the opening of the new Congress. It's a very exciting day.
I saw the photo that you had posted last night of the Capitol building when you were getting out of work last night. You're working already, although you're not sworn in, and
Right.
it was breathtaking, overwhelming. You know the photo I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I mentioned to Erin this morning, I said, how many places have you been in your life where, when you were there, you couldn't believe you were really there? The last, week or 2 or 3 since you started hanging out in D.C., since you sort of become acclimated to your new job, you have to have had so many of those moments.
I have, Robert. I'm just a country boy from West Shreveport, where I grew up. And to be on Capitol Hill and to be given this opportunity to serve the people of our district is just really so humbling. And the awe of it really settles on you when you get here. It's not really real until you walk the halls of the Capitol and just feel the history of the place. And last night I took that photo. It was kind of a drizzly, cold evening. I was leaving the Republican Conference organizational meeting, and I just kind of walked alone. Kelly and the kids were already at the hotel, of course, because we've been working all night. And I just had a moment there alone in front of that Capitol there, and I took that photo. It was I just stood there and kind of looked at it in awe. That is a picture of the dome of the U.S. Capitol building lit up at night, and of course that's a iconic symbol of freedom known around the world.
Chilling.
And,
it is chilling.
They just restored it. It took a couple of years, and just the grandeur of that and what it represents and what this stands for, what America is and means to the whole world.
Mike, what can you tell us so far about your committee assignments?
We don't know yet. We actually will get those in the next several days.
What are you hoping for?
Well, there's a few committees that would be really key for our district and for the state of Louisiana. I mean, obviously, Natural Resources Committee has a lot to do with everything that Louisiana is, our oil and gas industry and wildlife and fisheries and all the rest. It's the committee that sort of controls all that. The Judiciary is really my wheelhouse. I was co-chair of the Judiciary Committee in the Louisiana House of Representatives when I was in Baton Rouge as a freshman, just because of my expertise in constitutional law and all of that. So that's one that I've really vied for. And, of course, Armed Services would be really important for our district because we have Barksdale and Fort Polk, 2 major military installations. And so, all those issues are, and many others, I mean, there are several committees that we could serve on. I'd be happy to. But those are the ones we've been vying for.
There is right now sort of at least in the media, what's called an uneasy truce between President-elect Trump and Speaker Paul Ryan. What do you hear about that? What do you see? What do you know?
Well, I spent the evening last night with Paul Ryan and the other leaders and, all those in the Republican conference. And I can tell you there's a really genuine a feeling of excitement and sort of anxious anticipation. This is an aggressive agenda that the Trump administration is set forth, and they're going to have. The president is going to have many willing accomplices in the Republican conference. I can tell you that, and it's all good feeling all the way around. And there was discussion last night about how we want to just keep the momentum going. The American people have sent us there with a mandate to do big things, and we're going to accomplish those things. So,
talk about those priorities. What are on the top of your list and the Trump list?
Well, the list that means so much to the people in our district in Louisiana is the same things that Mr. Trump articulated throughout the campaign, and that is it's about jobs and the economy, rolling back all of these oppressive regulations that the federal bureaucracy has been putting on business and industry for so long. We're finally going to get to dial that back, and that's going to be a game changer. Trade, putting America first in our trade policy, I think that's something that most people agree with on principle. We're going to repeal and replace Obamacare. I mean, that actually really is on the agenda, really is going to be push very hard. And,
how soon could that actually literally be done?
Well, listen, I think we might be able to get many of these things done in the first 100 days. The first 100 days of the Trump administration. I mean, the work schedule that's been set forth for the Congress is almost unprecedented. I mean, we virtually get no breaks. I mean, it's just straight through, pedal to the metal from day one. And we're all ready for that. I mean, the country needs it. And so there's a great sense of optimism and anticipation about this. I think we're really going to get these things done.
Mike, are you moving the family? Y'all all moving to D.C., or are you going to keep a home here?
No, I'm going to commute. Kelly and the kids are going to stay there. That's our home. That's where we live. We go to school, and that's always going to be that case. So I'll fly out early Monday mornings, come back usually on Thursday nights. Is usually how it works, and we're gonna do it that way. Most of the younger members of Congress that have young families do it that way. I'm going to actually sleep in my office. I'm not buying real estate here because I can't afford it. But I'm going to sleep in my office. Paul Ryan and about 40 or 50 members of Congress do that literally, and work out in the Congressional gym in the morning, shower there, and all that. So I won't even have an address in D.C. other than my office address, and I'm pretty excited about that.